Hey, this is Bethany, and today I'm going to be doing my second Empties video that I've ever done. And as well as Empties, I'm going to be tacking on stuff I've hit pan on too, because I really do think that I don't hit pan on things enough because I have a lot of variety. So I'm just going to include that with my Empties for now. So yeah, I feel really good about finally showing you guys some things because I can finally throw away this trash that I've been holding on to after I show it to you. So many hair products. Really glad to throw them away though. So I have a ton of products that I'm gonna show you in this video, and I'm gonna go through them pretty quickly, and some of them are repeats, so I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on them. I also plan on doing like a hair care routine video very soon. I've just been meaning to get some things out of the way so I can show you guys, and let's proceed. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna show you has been hair care that I've used for a long time, at least over a year. It took me at least a year to go through this. This is the Biolage Hydrotherapie by Matrix. This is 1 whole liter of shampoo. Now, when you're a long-haired girl, you know you go through conditioner like crazy because your hair sucks it up like a sponge, but this took me forever to use, and I think it was a really good investment. I'm thinking it was around $22. I'm not sure. I bought it from my friend's salon, and I really like using this and alternating it with the other products I use. So I really recommend this one, and I do feel like it's gentle on color treated hair, and it does help hydrate my hair. So alongside with the Biolage Hydrotherapie shampoo, I also have the conditioner. I usually buy this in the bigger balm containers that are actually like the bowl of it. I don't know what is it? It's like this. It's like a bowl, kind of. And that one would be 16 ounces, but this one I got was 10 because I had a coupon and I went through it really, really quickly. I suggest if you're gonna use the Biolage Ultra Hydrating Balm that you leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes to get the full benefit of it. I would typically use it, especially after I've been coloring my hair, but I also just use it like once or twice a week to give my hair some love, and it really does hydrate the ends the best. Like, it's one of the best things you can use, I think, personally. The downside is it's really expensive. Just this alone is around $21. Same with the little bowl that I was talking about. So I've found some cheaper alternatives I use as well, but I will continue buying both of these as I have for a long time. And while we're talking about really hydrating conditioners, I'm gonna go into the next one. This is the second time I've shown this in an Empties video, and this is the Loreal Damage Erasing Balm Total Repair 5 or whatnot. As I said earlier, it's got some sort of ceramide type formula to it. It's supposed to go in and kind of help smooth over your hair, make it feel nice, and I actually do really like this, and I do leave this on average for about 5 minutes, and it's kind of been my cheaper replacement for that Biolage balm. The downside is this is 8.5 fluid ounces, so I go through it really quickly. I go through it in less than a month, I would say, and I'm already on my 3rd bowl or bottle of this. I actually have 2 more conditioners to show you. So this one is from Sally's Beauty Supply, and it is their Ion Repair Solution. It's supposed to be a protein conditioner to kind of fill in your hair after you do any coloring in it. And this one's actually pretty affordable as well. I would say it's around like $7 or $8. I have a little bit of conditioner on my fingernail. That feels really gross. So after I would deep condition my hair, sometimes I would either choose Biolage or the Loreal one, but first and foremost, if I don't have those, I would choose this one. And this one took a while to go through because I was only using it whenever I would color my hair, and I would leave it on the whole hair for a while, for several minutes, just so it could soak in. And the girls at Sally's Beauty Supply really swear by this stuff if you're gonna be coloring your hair, because it can really strengthen it. And I agree, I felt like my hair was stronger and less brittle after using this for an extended use, and I finished off a bottle. So yeah, I really like this stuff and I recommend it. Okay, so the next thing is kind of one of those cheaper products you reach for that, you know, gets the job done. It's not quite up there with some of the more high-end products probably in terms of quality, but it still gets the job done and does what you want it to. This is the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle, and this has a lot of natural oils in it. And if you have like damaged hair and you're traveling and you don't want to invest in a really expensive deep conditioner or something like that, this would be something I get. My mom excuse me. My mom used to get this for me all the time. I would use this in my hair from the time I was like 16 years old. My mom started using Aussie products on me really young. But yeah, I really swear by this. This is under $3 usually at Walmart. The only downside is it's only 8 ounces, and I really pretty much go through this after like 5 uses because there's not much product in here. You just squeeze it out and it's gone, and I mean, it's useful. But yeah, so it's not quite up there with those other conditioners I've shown, but I will say it gets the job done if you're looking for an affordable, cheap, deep conditioner. Okay, so the next thing I've used till the end of its existence is my St. Ives Naturally Clear Blackhead and Blemish Control Scrub. I've really liked the way this exfoliated, but at the same time, I've read a lot of things about how these types of exfoliators can actually be kind of damaging for your skin because it's like crushed up walnuts, and the shape of the little, you know, microscopic beads that they make out of it are kind of sharp, and they can actually tear at your skin. I don't know if that's true, but I've heard it can cause irritation. And I've noticed that when I use this, while I have a little bit of acne, I feel like it almost kind of makes it worse. But if I don't have acne, it does make my pores smaller. Like it's almost like this will take a problem and kind of poke at it and make it angrier. You know what I'm saying? And I struggle a lot of time with acne, unfortunately, and I feel like I do like this, but sometimes I don't. But this is a nice cheap cleanser, but I'm not sure how I feel about it anymore. I really experimented with this for a long time, and I feel like maybe this was to blame for some of my skin irritation. The next thing, not much to mention, is my Secret Fresh Effects deodorant. It is the Cucumber Aloe scent, and it is pretty much gone. It smells delicious. Not delicious, but it smells like, my armpits smell delicious. It smells really clean, and I like those kinds of clean scents. Now we're gonna go on to mostly makeup things, and I'm gonna warn you here, I have like a bit of a concealer graveyard. I actually have a foundation graveyard. If you guys wanna know about my collective concealers that I've all used and I can just show them all in a video, I would like to do that. If you all are interested, just let me know. So 2 concealers I've been through that are actually really good are the Maybelline 24-Hour SuperStay concealers. And after you've had them a while, you'll notice they kind of start to change color, and that's when you know they've gone bad. There might be too much bacteria in them. Notice how this one's turning a lot pinker than that one, and they're the same shade. So creepy. But anyways, these are down to the bottom just about. It just doesn't look like it. But these stay put pretty well, and I feel like if you're an oily skin person, you might look like these because they have a lot of staying power. I've been through a couple tubes already, and I highly recommend them. And I think they've got a pretty good shade range, as I remember. So yeah, it's like right up there in like my top 3 concealers that I use all the time. So I do recommend these. Okay, the next concealers, there's 2 of the same one, and I just can't get to the edge of them very well, but I'm probably gonna use one up a little bit more. This one. This is the Boi-ing concealer in the shade 1. They both are. And I went through a couple of these at a time because I lost one and then I bought another one. But these are supposed to be like, it says on the back of them, industrial strength concealer. I think they're not quite there, but they work pretty well. They cover up some of the worst of your stuff. But I still think it moves around on my face a little bit. The Maybelline one that I showed you first moves around the very least of any of them. Of any of them I'm going to show you. But I think the Boi-ing concealer is pretty good. I think it can be a little bit overrated for oily skinned people because it just likes to run away from your face a little bit. So it's still a good concealer. I just think if you're oily, you might struggle with it a little bit. And it's not oil free, so I get kind of suspicious of whether it's breaking me out even more. My next one I'm kind of mad about because they stopped carrying it. They're replacing it with a new product, which I will check out. But this is by Covergirl and Olay. This is their 205 Simply Ageless Concealer. That's what shade it is. It is down to the bottom. I used it all up, but this stuff was so creamy and it was really perfect for my under eyes. And that's what it's formulated for, is your under eyes. And then it's also got a built-in moisturizer, which I really, really liked. I'm just mad they don't carry this anymore because this stuff was awesome and creamy, but I'm gonna check out the new formula and their little pump thing. I'm just like, so the next one that I actually really like that has a little bit of coverage in it is the NYX Stay Matte Not Flat in Ivory. And I'm gonna try to show it to you, but it busted open when it got really thin. This is what it looks like. It exploded. Yeah, I can't let it go yet because I want to crush up the powder and put it in something. But this is nicer than the Rimmel one. It's also around $10. I usually use a coupon with NYX, so I get it cheaper. And I've gone through like 3 or 4 of these already since I've started using them, so I do actually like this product and I've used it repeatedly and I just like it. Okay, and then one last thing I have to show you that I've hit pan on a ton of is a palette, which is my Busted Ghetto Naked palette. Okay, and then I've hit pan on Virgin, Sin, what was this? Naked, Sidecar, and Buck. Well, actually I haven't hit pan on Sidecar, but I thought I had because I used it quite a bit for a while. And aside from hitting pan on Sin once, I've actually hit pan on it again in a full-size container of Sin. But yeah, I say if you don't have Sin by Urban Decay, you need to get you some because this is just universally flattering for everyone, a good lid color for everyone, a potential highlighter on the cheekbones for anyone. Get you some Sin. If you use some of these products and you have an opinion about them, go ahead and let me know, especially if you use any of the huge variety of conditioners and hair stuff I use because dang, oh my goodness, my bathtub is full of stuff. I'm not even kidding. Also, as a side note, I am going to be moving soon, so I'm kind of in a haggly mess here trying to figure out things in a new job. So if things seem kind of irregular with me even being online very much, I swear it's only temporary. I hope to have an awesome schedule set up once we get switched over and moved to a new location. So I'm looking forward to that and also showing it to you guys once everything gets all set up. Anyways, I hope you guys are having an awesome day and I hope that I showed you some useful stuff and I will be talking to you later. Bye.